Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's an exciting day today. As you guys can see, picked up the EV6 thanks to Kia Australia for the week. But the more exciting news on top of that is today's Friday, and you guys may have seen in the media that, or at least on social media, Tesla is doing an unveiling or a private view, I guess, for Tesla Owners Club Australia, and yeah, we're headed there now. So finished work for the week, headed to Chatswood since we're in New South Wales, and stay tuned and we'll see you soon. Alright guys, we've just parked our EV6 here at Chatswood Tesla. Heaps of Teslas around. There's Model X here, Model Y, and there's the showroom. So let's go in and see what it's all about. Here we go. So in case you guys haven't been here before, it's just opposite Bunnings warehouse, self-storage there, plenty of parking down over that way there, and or down here. And there's a Woolies, or a little shopping centre here as well. And that's, I guess, the main entrance, and we'll just have a look around the side. And looks like the delivery area outside over here. All right, let's go in.
3, upgrade. So what I'm going to do is give everyone a walk around of the car. What we'll do is we'll start with the front of the car. We'll put the biggest changes are the headlights. So we can move to the, instead of headlights, move to this Angel daytime running light, the DRL. And you can see here at the front here, the front grill and the little spotlights have been integrated with the new headlights and this big larger lower grill. And we've done that for efficiency. The new Tesla Model 3 is the most efficient Tesla that you can buy now. So going from a CD ratio of 0.225 to 0.219. We've done some really interesting things to achieve that efficiency. It's with the new wheel designs. It's going to be a look as I'm talking. So we've got some new wheel design, excellent aero design. Some of our advisors will be available on the side of the new Model 3, you can see the design of the vehicle is still very similar, still very familiar. One of the biggest changes that we made, so that you can see on the new 18-inch wheels, and we've got a new 19-inch wheel design. We don't have the 19-inch wheel here, but one of our advisors will have photos on their phones, ask them about it, and look excellent. Coming around to the rear of the new Model 3, we have the taillights now integrated into the boot lid, which is no longer a split design. So when you open the boot, the taillights will stay on the vehicle, and you can see that the lower rear floodlights that will turn on when the boot is up. And we've got dual struts on the boot now, so that it's a lot, the opening and closing procedure is a lot better, is a lot smoother, as you get to see now. Which is excellent. We've also changed the Z and lower diffuser. Those who are a student know the design language has come from the Model Y. I really like the new diffuser design, and the rear 3/4 angle of the Model 3 is probably my favorite. We've moved away from the Tesla T logo and back to the full Tesla badging. Quite popular aftermarket modification, now made standard, really popular. I think it looks really smart. Yeah, absolutely. So that we will have the dual and rear motor and the rear motor as well. Yeah. So some of the biggest changes that you probably have heard of will be on the inside. So I'm going to open the driver's side door here. You're welcome to have a look through the windows as I'm speaking. So the big change that everyone is probably talking about is the new steering wheel and the stalkless steering column. So we have moved away from indicator stalk and gear selector stalk. In terms of selecting gears, you select gears on the screen itself. It is very intuitive. I have driven this vehicle from Alexandria across to Chatswood and across the Harbour Bridge. The drive select is easy. Up for drive, down for reverse, popping it into park, very straightforward. Now the indicators, what does that feel like when I'm driving? The indicators are actually very intuitive to use. The capacitive touch buttons are very easy to find. I was actually looking forward to every time I could use the indicator. So really excited for you guys to jump in and have a look and see what it feels like. But it is very easy. But it's one of those things that you'll just have to take a drive of the vehicle to really experience for yourself. So in the interior, one of the big changes we've made is that ambient lighting, so that wraparound ambient lighting. And we've got the new dashboard design and elements as well. Really exciting is our new perforated driver seats that are both heated and now cooled. I was driving yesterday and having cooled seats with the heated steering wheel was a fabulous combination. I really enjoyed that. So a lot of the new materials inside the vehicle have been chosen for their soft touch. They feel a lot nicer, a lot more premium. We've received a lot of feedback from consumers, from people like yourselves, what they wanted, and we've implemented that. We also didn't only choose the materials for the way they feel, but also for their ability to absorb sound. One of the most magical things about the new drive is like, oh, it's just a refresh, it's just a new facelift, we've just changed 50% of the parts, it all looks the same. There's massive differences underneath the skin. We've added a lot more sound deadening to the vehicle. There's acoustic glass all around the vehicle. So instead of just the front and the front glass and the fronts, it's now all the glass around the vehicle is acoustic. And this goes a long way to reducing road noise, to reducing suspension noise, and to reducing ambient noise outside the vehicle. So ambient noise has actually been reduced by 30%, which is massive. So when a loud truck comes up next to you, 30% of that sound has been reduced. Suspension travel and suspension noises have been reduced by 25%, and road noise in general, wind noise has been reduced by 20%. These is actually very noticeable. Having a drive yesterday, it's serene is the word I'd like to use inside the car now. And one of the ways we've been able to reduce road noise is there's a lip in the top end of the hood to direct air over the top of the hood, so you don't have that wind rushing noise at the windscreen while you're driving.
And tires.
Pardon, sorry?
Tires.
Yes, as well as the tires and suspension. So we have gone with new coils and a spring setup and a new way of mounting the suspension to the body of the vehicle itself. And there's changes to the suspension bushings as well. I've done all of that to increase the ride quality. The way the vehicle rides over bumps and undulations is much improved over the original and the Shanghai Model 3s that you would have driven in the past. And the tires themselves have been developed specifically for the Model 3. The 18 and 19 inch wheels, these Power Sports, and the Hancooks have been specially developed, not in terms of just their sound deadening. You may have seen inside a Model 3's tyre, if you cut it open, there's foam lining the inside of the tyre. They've done that again, they've improved that process as well as the tyre rubber compound has significantly improved. We've added extra Wi-Fi and Bluetooth modem components so the vehicle can detect your phone from further away. You can connect to your home Wi-Fi modem from further away as well. There's also 2 microphones now instead of just one in the center, so that when you and your passenger are speaking, it's not so muffled, and so that the voice control can hear you more clearly as well. You have a new screen. It's got similar dimensions, and the processing behind it is still the same. However, it's got thinner bezels, so there is a slightly different look and feel to the screen. And you've got the rear screen, which is really exciting. If you haven't already seen the rear screen, I think my favorite feature for long road trips of that rear screen is going to be the fact that you can connect 2 separate Bluetooth listening devices, such as both kids' AirPods, to that rear screen, so they can watch Netflix while you listen to Spotify in the front on your road trip. You can also control the passenger front seat from the rear screen, so you can move the passenger front seat from that rear screen as well. And you can control the rear AC as well as the rear heated seats.
Can you lock that feature?
Pardon, sorry?
Can you lock that feature?
The Model 3
Charging
ports. Yes, and we've got 2 USB-C charging ports on the rear as well. And there's a 65 watt charging port inside the center console. You can charge a laptop with that as well, which is pretty exciting.
It's got those pokey things at the bottom of the
Yes, you
doors.
may notice the hooks coming out at the bottom. So if you want to open those doors, you can have a look there as well. And there's now gaps poking into the...
So it's 3-point.
So the IIHS, which is the American version of ANCAP, have significantly increased their safety requirements for side impact testing. So their requirements are now 3 contact points for the door with the vehicle. So it used to be hinge and door latch, but now it's hinge, door latch, and the hook to the door. So the safest car just got safer, which is really, really exciting. And Tesla develops car vehicles with safety mindset from the ground up, which is very, thinking of you guys. The Frunk is as before. As before, yes. So I understand that there are quite a few of us here, and we all want to have a go inside the vehicle. So I have a second Model 3, new Model 3, just through the roller doors there. So if half of you would like to come through
What colour's
the
that
door
one?
with Shane,
Red.
oh,
it's the same.
It is still the grey. Yeah.
Well, hang on, I'll move my seat forward a bit for you, mate.
Thank you.
Model Y is probably a lot easier to get in and out of.
It's very loud. I can go 2 different things.
Definitely got a loud thump for closing the door.
My dad, he refuses to go in the Model 3, but he'll go in the Model Y.
Yeah, so
You making a video there?
yeah, so that turns off the fan, turns it on, straight to the face. That automatically aims to the legs. What else we got? Heated seats, moving the seat forward and backwards.
Oh yeah.
Music, settings, adding headphones, and cleaning your display.
How do you differentiate? This look nicer.
And in terms of the comfort, that's headspace that you can see there.
But it looks, the screen
There's a hook over here. Realistically, is there enough space as an adult? Yep, seems to be fairly decent space, quite comfortable. Parcel shelf here. This whole seat comes down with 2 cup holders. So you could hold your coffee here.
I was wondering how you get feedback.
So here's the boot. That's the inside, unpainted. That's that side.
What's this for?
And then you've got boot space.
That's probably the remote.
All right.
If it fails to proceed.
Alright. Let's go sit in the passenger seat. So there's the seats.
How do you flush your brights? How do you flush your high beam?
This one.
Oh, it's got it there, right.
So if you feel the button,
Alright.
feel those.
Oh yeah. So haptic feedback for the buttons. And then, so flashing the high beams, you can see there at the front. Let's try, I'm keen to try the ventilated seats. So I presume it's somewhere here, cool. Oh yeah, yep. So that's on level 3. Do I feel it? Yep, I can feel it. Legs back, coming through, much needed. I like that. So then, yeah, that's the main difference. Heat cool, and then much thinner bezel. So overall for the screen, looks like thinner bezels, slightly bigger. I think it's 15.4 inches as opposed to 15. And that's the change everyone's talking about. And then Glovebox. It's a really small glove box. So it sounds like it clicks. So that's the wheel here with the cover on. That's the one with it pulled off. So again, Michelin E Primacy 245 45 18. No, sorry, 235 45 18. And here's a good look around the back. So here's the long range. So, for the ones that care about the wheels, Michelin E Primacy 235 45 18. This is on the long range. You'll see there's a gap there. How big is that gap? It is. You've got about 5 to 6 centimeters gap, as you can see there. So, for the wheels enthusiasts, if you're going to lower it, drop it. And you'll probably also want to, at the same time, get some spacers or adjust a camber, because look at that. It's not good fitment. Not for a race car. It's not designed to be a race car, but for the ones that do want to do it, we'll come around, we'll have a look at the other side, just so I can show you guys the rear arch. So you can see here, there is opportunity for it to stick out more. And then at the back, you probably have 6 centimeter gap there. All right, let's go in. So here's the seats. This is in black color. Oh.
Need the door closed, Roland?
Yeah, thank you. I'll just drive off too. Steering wheel feels thinner.
Much the same like ours. Nothing different.
Except for the screen.
Except for the screen.
So where's the air conditioning at the back?
So
It's always in
those are all the buttons that you've got there. So camera straight there. Indicators.
I don't know.
So it's just a click.
What I find really infuriating is you can't close them ever.
Really?
Like if you want to close one end, so I am always colder than my
The
husband.
steering wheel feels good.
Yeah, so I'm just like,
A lot
turn it
thinner
off,
than
turn it off.
what the
When
current
you
one
turn it
is.
off, you can.
Yeah, this one you can't.
Bit of an odd bulge here. I guess that's specific to holding it here. Feels a bit odd when you hold it up here though.
That's what's recommended. Like, cold.
But that's the steering wheel. At least there's no yoke.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh,
It
your
was-
secret's out now.
My sister is the culprit. Okay. Ooh, right. Queen mode, okay. Why did I do that?
You're going to clean it.
Okay, so this is like how you add the headphones. Okay. I think it's nifty if you have kids. Because
On the
otherwise,
way.
which one consider? Because we are
Let's
always
check
telling
the
people
front.
how to get out of the car. Go look it up. It's right.
Not allowed
Very
out.
good for kidnapping people.
You've got to pay the bill.
Exactly.
Alright, so there you guys have it. Here's the Tesla Model 3 Highland. That was the official presentation and a couple of main things that I've shown you around. And yeah, if you guys liked it, thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and we'll see you soon.